Yeah, what do I need to do to make the camera be available? Okay.
And dude, the thing is I cannot play pranks in the office because there's a camera right there, and I know, well.
And because you just don't?
Not my office, the Shields office,
Oh,
yeah. But there was one that outran her,
The cord is a
and I
little
did
too
post
short,
a
but move the
picture of
over.
the vehicle and her
So
chasing
it's
it on
right
foot.
over where it normally
And I put
parks.
the caption,
what,
the greatest.
what is that? Oh,
Under
is that the camera that's normally up there?
no,
She probably
This
didn't.
Oh, wait. So if I turn on my camera though, if I just go to here,
it's not plugged in. I had the cable
I would've laughed.
in short
okay.
right here. So there's no extra,
So how does this cable plugs into something that comes up
right
here?
here. And it comes down and it's in right.
Oh, because we've moved the computer.
Yeah.
I copy.
So,
May I, sir?
I'm sorry.
Does somebody have the script that they're supposed to use for, and by someone, I guess, Mike Keys, do you have the script of what you do as far as like closing? I'm assuming part of this is closed, once you go into that part of it.
Sorry?
I'm assuming part of this is you close the meeting?
So I don't go, over any personal identifying information or medical stuff, because that is redacted.
Okay, so it doesn't need to be closed, is that what I think I'm hearing you say?
Yep, correct.
So are we rolling or are we?
We are rolling, we have three.
On the phone.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Are you calling Nate on the phone, or is he calling the number we gave him?
I'm gonna
So
call him.
I'm gonna text him the number.
He's
It's
on
one,
desk.
it's one, it's what?
He's on the desk.
Oh, okay, you're gonna call him and bring him in?
Yeah,
Okay. And then I can do the same with Will if needs be.
and we'll wait,
We don't have the phone too short.
I apologize, I speak I've been framing all day.
Oh, yeah.
Back at the time.
It's all right, you had an alarm set, so you would remember this.
Or just redo it?
Garage was, finally built in the garage.
That would have been really humorous if,
Somewhat. Not what they were 3-4 years ago, but
Not all the way, but not where they should be. There you go.
would have been really humorous if the other two made it and then you didn't.
that was really funny.
Do they have a copy via email so that they have something that they can look at and check off all the boxes, so they're gonna be basically taking?
They're doing that today. I retain those when the meeting is over.
Okay. Okay, do I need to share it on screen, or?
Nope, nope,
Okay.
it's just for the eyes of the commission.
Okay, but, and do they have it? That was my question. Those that are dialing
It's
in?
in the packet there.
It's in the packet, and I can explain it to them over the phone.
Okay.
And if it's just Will that remotes in, I wouldn't have an issue showing Will.
This room is locked, so nobody gets in unless I say they get in. The room I gave you is a private lock.
It's a public meeting. If somebody wants to attend in person, they can.
Okay, and I would let them,
They got till 5:30.
yeah. If this meeting, I believe, requires me to let them in if they're doing that. So they go into a waiting room. But the reason I was saying is if you want, they're on phone, they couldn't see it anyway.
Correct. So if they have any questions, I could answer those questions, and I could actually bring them into the office later, but I know Mr. Keys can verify, what I am showing them is true and accurate, if they have those questions, which they never had before, so. But if they do,
Are you in
I'm
tomorrow morning?
prepared for it.
No.
Why not?
I'm gonna stick around. When you guys get done, I'll
Oh, okay,
move
I
it.
don't anticipate this will be long.
It should not be.
I'll try to get out of here here.
It's the speed of government, how we do things.
Yeah.
Who is that you're calling?
Mr. Davis.
Okay, you want me to call Will?
Hey, Nate, great, how are you? Doing good, sir. So I got you on speakerphone. I have, the candidate, his name is Eric Holmeister here. And I have, Mr. Keys here in person as well, and we are going to remote in Mr. Bernard. But what I'll do, Nate, is I will set the phone down next to Mike so you guys can go over any old business or new business, and then I'll grab the phone and take it from there, okay?
You did not send me his number, and I don't have his number, so.
Hang on one second here.
Hey, Nate, thanks for making this happen, sir.
Always good at the desk anyway.
What's that?
Actually does sit at his desk anyway.
Oh, Mike says all you do is sit at the desk, so I'll put the phone next to him so you can clear that up.
So, Nate,
Hey, Will, this is, Mayor Westwood, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine. Are you able to join the meeting via the speakerphone if I just put you over, so that?
I've got probably 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay, Mike is going through the records right now. Also on speakerphone, next to you is Nate, so no elbows.
Okay, say Nate.
hi, well, Mike,
How's it going?
good.
Where are you at?
I'm on the Diamond Fire near Big Timber.
That one just started a couple days ago?
Yeah, I did.
Could you print it out quicker so we can have our skies back?
We're doing the best we can.
All right, we'll take that, I guess.
On Oregon right now.
You would have had it out by now, Will. You're lacking. We're making progress, we're making good progress.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Mike, do you guys have any old business or anything we need to go over?
Guys, old business, do we need to approve minutes from last meeting? I don't know. I don't have anything in front of me on that.
I don't think there was any action taken other than an approval.
Okay, yeah, that was it.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'll go ahead and grab these phones here, start going over the list, if that's okay with you, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, gentlemen, that brings me back to my podium here. Okay, so in front of us, we have candidate Eric Homeister, and I'll go ahead and just go over my letter real quick. Commissioners, it's both my responsibility and pleasure to present police candidate Eric Homeister, date of birth 8/26/1985, to be certified and hired as the next police officer for the city of Red Lodge. As the requirements set out by the state of Montana for the post council are as follows. I have certified that Eric is a U.S. citizen both by birth certificate and social security card. Also, it should be noted that he has registered with Selective Service. I have looked at his birth certificate, and he is verified to be over the age of 18 years old. Eric was taken to the sheriff's office and fingerprinted and searched in a national database, ensuring that he is not wanted for any unsolved crimes and to verify who he is. I have also checked for any criminal history and have found no criminal record. He was checked through NCIC, both federal and state, through the personal background check, and also with post-national certification and decertification indexing process. In a thorough personal background check, it was found that Eric is of high moral character and meets the requirements for the state of Montana and the requirements for the city of Red Lodge and its police department. As part of the background check, his driving record and verification of a Montana driver's license were also substantiated and found to be in good order. As part of the background check, I checked his name with all post agencies for the National Decertification Index, and there were no records found, and he was found to be in good standing. I have verified that Eric has graduated with a high school diploma from Bishop Quinn High School in Palo Cedro, California. Eric was also checked to be in good standing with a medical doctor and a qualified psychologist who has given him authorization to work as a police officer. So in conclusion, I'm excited to welcome Eric as our newest officer with the commission's blessing. So, Will and Nate, what I'm going to do here quickly is I will go over my packet that I have submitted to Mike, and you guys are more than welcome to come into my office and view it at a later time if you'd like, okay? Okay. The applicant was verified as a U.S. citizen. He is 18 years of age. He has been fingerprinted. The applicant has not been convicted of a crime to which he could have been imprisoned. I have conducted an oral interview. The applicant does possess a high school diploma or equivalent. We have conducted a thorough background check. The applicant is in good standing with other post agencies. The applicant does possess a valid Montana driver's license. The applicant was not found in the National Decertification Index. The applicant has received examinations to ensure that he is free of any mental or physical condition that might adversely affect his performance. And the applicant does possess or is qualified to possess a Montana driver's license. The first document that I have here in front of me is the applicant's birth certificate from the state of Iowa. verifying his age and residency. The second document is a redacted photo of the applicant's social security card. Third is the applicant's high school diploma copy. Fourth is the applicant's fingerprint card through the Carbon County Sheriff's Department. Next is a siege inquiry that has been heavily redacted, but is showing that Mr. Homeister is a licensed driver within the state of Montana. There is no criminal history found, either state or federally. Going through here. No accidents or driving convictions on his record. Next is a letter from Detective Ben Mahoney verifying that while Eric was with the Carbon County Sheriff's Office, a thorough background check has been completed, and he is in good standing and of high moral character. Next is just a second verification that his background check was completed. Next is a photocopy of the applicant's identification card and back. Next is the verification that he was not found in the National Recertification Index. And next is his doctor's referral to see that he is fit for duty. And also, the applicant did undergo the MMPI psychological background testing and passed with flying colors. So with that, I'll move the podium a little bit closer to the applicant. Does anybody here or on the phone have any questions for Mr. Homeister?
I do not have any questions. I don't have any questions at this time, either.
Thank you, gentlemen, I appreciate your time. Mr. Keys?
No.
No questions?
No questions.
All right, so we call it good. Is he,
Did somebody make a motion to?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, yes from Will, yes from Mike?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. Thank you, Mr. Bernard. I appreciate your time. I'll let you gentlemen get back to work.
Thank you both for making this work.
Thanks,
I
guys.
appreciate the heck out of it. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
All right, be safe.
All right, take care.
All right, now that that's over, I can kind of just give you a quick background. Eric was highly decorated off. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just getting my phone back.
Oh, sure.
I'm running a town in the background.
Eric was a pretty, a very highly decorated officer, both in the state of California and Minnesota. He also worked for the sheriff's office here, and then decided to go into the private sector and inquired about a position with the police department, and I am absolutely thrilled, as well as my team is absolutely thrilled to work alongside him. I've actually worked with Eric in the past, as a few of my guys have. I got a very
If you're a deputy in Carbon County, then you guys have already worked together.
Yeah.
That pulls a lot in my view, so.
quite a bit. So, do you have anything, any questions for,
I don't, no, I think this one's a smooth one.
do you have anything you want to say before we,
I'm grateful for the opportunity, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Thank you for making this, come together today and give me an opportunity to work.
We look forward to having you on board and didn't want there to be any logistical thing that tainted that or made you think that we weren't eager to have you on board, so.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
Thank you for your patience.
yeah, it has been, it's been in the works since, June 25th, but, you know, work schedules impose, and I understand that. I got all three today, which is huge. So thank you for the assist on that. That
No
was
worries.
I actually ended up calling Stephanie Napdol. Like, you can get a hold of Nate.
Right.
She did.
Well,
So,
yeah, I knew Ken, she's expecting probably.
yeah, no, it was, like I said, it feels like a 1,000-pound weight was lifted off my shoulders, so.
Good. So are we fully staffed now?
We are fully staffed, so Eric is applying for, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, yes, but.
Yes, but, so, Eric is, being sworn in as a part-time officer. So Eric has already completed the academy in California. Did you go in Minnesota? Minnesota, and he did the, equivalency course in the state of Montana, so he's a post-certified officer.
There's no reciprocity with Minnesota or California? Got to go through it here also, or?
He already did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he already did. And so Montana is, they normally will recognize most other states' academy. So he was up there for
I remember it was 2 or 3 weeks.
probably 3, because one of them
I
was
think one
DUI.
was DUI, yeah, so I think.
Yep, so 3 weeks, and pretty much it's a crash course. They crammed everything that they would normally do in 3 months into 3 weeks. But coming in with the experience and everything and knowledge that he already has, it's a cinch. So he is good to go. And he is starting out as a part-time officer, and knock on wood, hopefully we can get him into a more full-time position down the road.
So what happened, to add a little to that, we are in the process of working on an agreement with the school for a school resource officer, and that position will first be offered to all internal candidates internally before it's offered externally.
Will that be a full-time position, or will
That
that?
will, no, that will be a
part-time
full-time.
Duty.
No, it'll be a full-time position, 75% during the school year, 100% at the schools. In the summer, we pay 25% of the salary, so it's a full-time officer, 75-25 with the school district and the city.
So.
And then we'll have a vacancy in a part-time position that we need to backfill.
So the good and the bad thing about the school resource officer position is that's a position that I personally have been fighting for the last 3 years as chief. We are, I would say, in desperate need of one, just because paramount, obviously, the safety and security of our children is number one. It is a good thing. It gives me peace of mind knowing that I will have an officer in the schools. However, with that comes a lot of responsibility, because the officer is not responsible for only 1 or 2 schools, but 3. We're blessed in the sense that 2 of those schools are connected. So 2 big schools is what the SRO will be responsible for. And they have their, schools have their own set of issues, but there are, the pros of having an SRO far outweigh, I don't see any cons, but,
Just the ability to fund it and make it happen, so.
yeah, absolutely. So, that's all I have. Pretty cut and dry, pretty quick.
Yeah, I think you're pretty cut and dry, you've got a lot of experience, not only abroad, but right here in town, so. Again, the fact that you guys work together, you
Yeah.
enjoyed working with them, and you
More-
enjoyed what you had.
More so than most, yeah. He's
That says a lot then, so.
he's a squared away guy for sure.
Thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Mayor, anything from you, sir?
I think I'm good. I look forward to welcoming you on board once we get everything all official and back. And I did see that there's a process we go through from a council standpoint, so I'll work with you to make sure that we do that at the next meeting.
Okay.
You're probably an expert on that if you've done this twice here, but I'll get brushed up on that so we can get you a swear-in date. And so, well, like I said, look forward to having you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Awesome. With that, I'll leave you gentlemen to it. Thank you for your time.
All right. Anybody online going once, going twice? There's nobody online. We'll go ahead and we will end the meeting.
Good. What part is